Hello, 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 YouTube University. It's your girl Michelle Secchi, and it's SAKYI. Disclaimer: I am not a financial advisor. With what's been going on this last month, woo, baby, you'll find out why. And the first things that you're gonna need, you know, the old school, you need pen, paper, calculator, and your brain. Okay? I know I've been MIA and give you a little update with me. A good and some bad news. You want the good or you want the bad? Okay, bad news first. Bad news is my health. I have to really buckle down and get my health together. And that's not even all. That's just the gist of it. Yeah. My blood pressure is won't get under control. I am a truck driver. For those who don't know, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. But I just had to take my DOT physical on my birthday, which was April the 9th. Happy belated to me. And I didn't pass my physical, so that puts me out of service until I get my blood pressure under control. So today is the 13th, which is my sister's birthday. Happy birthday, sis. Yeah, did my vacation out with my sister, which was bittersweet. Love her to death. She ended up breaking her elbow. I get into that in a minute. But yeah, right now, this is not even all the medicines I take. There's so much going on with me. And I feel fine. But I already know, I know the story, okay? But these are all blood pressure meds. And I'm monitoring my own blood pressure right now. And still it's going up, and it's just, yeah. That's the bad news for one. Okay? It's going to be a combination of bad news, good news, bad news, or whatever. Let's do the combination of the bad and the good. Like I said, my sister broke her elbow. My sister's opened up a 24-hour daycare. After our mom passed last year, she didn't go back to work. She was in HR at Amazon. And she loved, the kids. She used to have a daycare like 10, 12 years ago, because them kids now to this day is like graduating high schools, teenagers. And I helped her back in them days with the kids, and it's like I'm coming to grips with this age. It's like these kids are growing too fast. But yeah. So by her helping in the daycare, getting it together with the contractors, she was on the ladder and she fell and she broke her elbow. They still putting the final touches. Everything is still up in the air. She had the last end of it. Right now, the investment been $180K. And my investment is $10K. So I'm a silent partner. So I went out there for my birthday. She also has an Airbnb and the daycare, plus her own home. So I'm helping with the Airbnb. Mind you, she's one-armed in now. So I got to make the beds, and we had to wash everything, clean, and do this. But she's still moving, but she's in pain, but she's still moving. But the daycare is almost at its last stages, okay? I was out there for 3 weeks. I was only supposed to have been out there for 2, but I was out there for 3. And still my blood pressure came home to the doctor. I've been home for a week now. So with that being said, now you all caught up. I hope I covered the ins and the outs, okay? Hold on, girl. You know, when I say hold on, I got to bring out those, honey. And these are my new pair. Actually, since I have been out of work, I still have insurance and everything. I haven't used most of my insurances. And vision was one of them. So I went and did me another eye exam. Because this new age, honey, mind your business. None of your business how old I am. But I went and got me another pair of glasses, which end up still being, hold on, only reading some prescription readers, because I apparently still have good vision. But it's just things are getting blurry, I guess, up close. So they're just readers. But I'm still about to put them on. So yeah, I went the other day, used my insurance. It was 1 day service, got my exam and my glasses in 1 day. And these was like $65. Wasn't in the budget. And as we go along, nothing is in the budget, okay? So yeah. So I want to use my insurance and did that. Next is dental. I haven't used that. I have to go use my dental insurance. So yeah, I be probably doing the FMLA with my job, but it'll be no pay. It's just guaranteed that I have a job. I can go back to work in 6 months or whatever if I stay at the same company. But yeah, the investment that I did with my sister, basically she's gonna be paying out dividends. So for every 1,000 that was invested into the daycare, she's gonna factor that out. It's gonna be like $97 a month for every 1,000. Okay, so that's where we at with that. So that's that. So the daycare be opened up soon. The first daycare that's opened up in her area, the first 24 hour. I put it like that. But yeah, my health, I had to get it on board. It's just, whew, I think I need to pan y'all out. Maybe I'm too close. Let me see if I remember how to do this. Because these cameras, honey. There we go. Okay. Can you see better? Okay. So yeah. And a little product. Not a product of the day, but a snack. I know everybody love the ginger chews, but I found these. And these are turmeric ginger chews. Yes. They're $1.99. I forget where. I think I found these at Burlington. Yeah. $1.99. I have ginger tea, ginger all that. Okay. So fast forward. Let's get into this. Unfortunately, no cash stuffing today. Why? Because what's everything going on? I'm not working. No more paychecks. Been on the long vacay. Yeah. Took my binder with me. And that binder is gone, honey. It's gone. I didn't even do my closeout for April. So I think that's what we're going to be doing. Is the closeout for April. Need to get rid of this. When it's hard to come off, that means this was a Sharpie. So if you use what's the other one? I get that off later. But yeah, if you use what's that, dry erase, it'll dry down, but when you wipe it off with alcohol pad, it'll come right off. When it's hard to come off like this, that means it was a Sharpie used. But yeah, I get that off of there. But yeah, all this, I gotta get that all off of there. I think that's a dry erase. Yeah, all these, empty, empty, empty. Empty. Yes. We'll build it back up. One thing about this system, again, yes, you want to do the savings, you want to do everything, but in my case, talking about me, your budget is yours and mine is mine. These becomes also emergencies. Even my car, like I didn't want to touch my car maintenance. I didn't want to touch my car insurance. I didn't want to touch my renters. But I was on vacay for 3 weeks, so I was pinching. Yeah, I parked the only thing I didn't use was my car. I parked it, and I was driving my sister's car because I had to drive her around. She has a, Infinity truck, Xfinity, whatever you call them. She has that. So we was mostly in her vehicle because we had to drive around. I had to drive her around. So my car sat there for 3 weeks. So, yeah. So I didn't have to spend no gas. So that is empty. So, we did not close out. If you're new here, this is how you close out. And if you're older, you remember I told you that binder, that revolving binder, my low priority, I don't really use that much. So it's mostly my high priority, and I included my savings challenges. Okay. If you're new here, at the end of the month, after you do stuff for the whole month, okay, at the end of the month, you're going to clear out your binders. Go by each category. These are each individual envelopes, how much you started with, and what's the end balance at the end of the month. You take that end balance for the following month and you add it over to your beginning balance. And this was the beginning balance of April. This was our balance, $978. And our ending balance, I'm not even going to go through the whole shenanigans, but I'm about to tell you real quick. We're going to do, what's that, 978 minus 79. We spent $899. Yep. Because what's left is, I still have this. So the ending balance for April is only this. Everything else is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and 0. Yes. Left with $79. Oh, zero change, basically. There's no change. But yeah, it's just, I think I did that wrong. But you get the gist, right? But we are already well into May, right? So I'm supposed to take the ending balance and transfer it over to May. And right now, we only have the 50 box. Beginning balance, $79. Okay? That's our beginning balance for May. Until the end of May, if I added something, then I add it on. At the end of May, we'll go back here. But I already know that by the end of May, it's still going to be this, maybe. Because that's the only thing I have left, basically. I have my June bills and everything ready to go for next month. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's all I had to come to you guys with and let you know what was going on with your girl. I don't even have no receipts for you, okay? But if you have some receipts, if you're new here and you don't know about the Fetch, I would link my Fetch rewards link in my description box. And Fetch is an app that you scan all your receipts in, any receipt, basically, and you redeem them you exchange for points for gift cards. You get points every time you put in receipt. And once you add them all up, you collect them, save them. Your points add up. You redeem them for gift cards. So, yeah. So, anyway, I miss you guys. And pray for your girl health. I'm going to get it together. Hey, you can't put me down yet. And anyway, we're going to say one for the one time, put one next to it, and we're going to call that deuces. Love ya. Bye.